Right, so it's Sunday afternoon again and we finally are getting back into the garden. Yesterday we replanted our cut flower garden that we started in the front section of the property. I made a few mistakes there, and that is I was in a hurry on the day that I planted my zinnias and my asters. So Faddy actually used the excavator to dig up the ground, and Emma was having a nap and I was just in such a hurry. I took my zinnia plants that I was growing in the 60 cell pots and I planted 2 lots of that out, so 120 of them went in the ground, and I had such an awful time. I couldn't get them out of their little cell pots. Anyway, it was just a disaster. I put in the stakes and the flower netting because I thought, oh, before I know it, the plants will be massive, and unfortunately that did not happen. So it's been quite an eyesore, so that we spent most of the day yesterday just cutting the grass and getting rid of the branches that we cut off last time we worked on that flower bed. It's probably been 3 weeks or a month now, and the kids and I, we weeded it. We pulled out all of the dead zinnias. So the zinnias didn't survive because of insect damage. 2 things: the earwigs and the bronze beetle just went to town over there. So I counted 53 zinnias and asters. I'm not sure which ones are the asters. I don't think actually any of those survived. We'll have to just wait now and see. So 53 in total survived, and they don't look very good. So what I then did is I went and I planted, how many was it, Leah? 18 snapdragons that I've been growing from seed that were ready to go out. They've now gone into that cut flower bed, and then we just sort of sprinkled leftover zinnia and aster seeds. We mulched. I took off the flower netting because it's not necessary at such a young stage, and hopefully it will be necessary soon. So hopefully it's going to look really good in about a month or 2 months time. Today I'm going to work just on a few little odds and ends. So I'm sitting now at this little flower bed, which is called, to us, we call this Ansie's flower garden. So Ansie is my cousin, and she's going through a really hard time, and she's far away from me. So when we got the news that she was sick, I was just so riddled with just anxiety and nervousness that I said to Faddy, we need more space. I want to make a garden just for Ansie. So then we dug up what you see over here. This was just grass, and I've since planted it up, and it's starting to look really pretty. So I just wanted to give a quick update over here. Ansie also hasn't seen this. We have dahlias growing, 3 of them. They are pink. So this one is Nadia Ruth, and then these 2 on the ends are Arbitax. But before I started ordering my seeds, I asked her, what's your favorite flower and what's your favorite color? So her favorite flower was an iris, and I was too late to order those or plant them in the season that we're in here in New Zealand. And blue was something I hadn't bought for myself at all. So I ordered some seeds, I did some research and started the plants from seeds. And unfortunately, when you buy mixed packs, as I'm really learning the hard way, you don't ever know what you're gonna get. So here we have the pixie lupins. They're supposed to be pink and blue and white, and they've all come up purple, but they are very beautiful nonetheless, just not exactly with the theme that I was trying to go with. So once she told me blue was her favorite color, I decided I'll just do pink, white and blue in this garden. And now we obviously also have purple. I have some carnations, I think they're called strawberry ripples. I have Gara, the white one, in here. The cosmos reminds me of our grandmother, so I had to put some white cosmos in here because my grandmother has always had cosmos. Even today she still has a garden full of cosmos. And then I have the Nigella Persian jewels, which are supposed to be pink, white and blue. We will see. Here in this row. And over here I planted Nemophilia baby blue eyes because we all have blue eyes. Both of my grandfather and grandmother and hers too have blue eyes, and all the grandchildren have blue eyes, and the great-grandchildren all have blue eyes, so I thought that would be really, really nice to have. And I have from seed started some Cape forget-me-nots. So Ansie lived in Cape Town, and these are the blue Cape forget-me-nots, also in honor of her, which I started from seed. And my first batch, disaster. This is now my second batch. So hopefully these guys are going to make it, and they're going to come straight in the front. And then Leah's special sunflowers in the corners over there. Those are going to be the white night sunflowers. So that's Ansie's flower garden. It's looking really pretty, and I hope it's going to stay that way. Okay, it's the end of the weekend. It's Sunday night. I've just finished all my little things that I needed to do. Exciting that the dahlias are starting to open, and that my cafe au lait is not sick like I thought it was. It might be sick now that I've fiddled with it, but anyway, I'm still learning. First year growing dahlias from tubers, so that's just how it goes. I took 4 cuttings just in case I did kill that plant. Hopefully they will take. Out of my other 3 cuttings, 1 took. So I've just planted that one in the ground. Hopefully now that I have 4 cuttings, I will be safe and definitely have 1 plant to survive in case I just killed that one. If I didn't kill it, I did manage to split it in 2, which means I had 1, now I have 2. What else? We have a new potting bench. Picked this up today. Bought it off Facebook Marketplace. So very exciting that I don't have to bend over all the time and do my potting. We have sunflowers that are opening up, which are it's very exciting for the children because those are their sunflowers. And every day they go out to check how much taller they are than the plants are than they themselves are. So it is very exciting. And what else, Fatty?
New dahlia.
New dahlia. His name is El Santo. I think that's a man's name. I don't know. And
tidying up the front garden.
Tidied up the front flower beds. The cut flower bed is mainly just for cut flowers, which is my goal for the year. It's just we don't really spend any time over there, so it won't be too painful to just cut those flowers like it will be over here where we spend all of our time. Weed eating was done. We sprayed the lawn with turf fix for the weeds because here in New Zealand,
seaweed fertilizer.
And seaweed fertilizer to feed the grass and to kill the weeds. Here in New Zealand, the grass is amazing in the winter, and then for some reason in the summer it's just these little prickles that come up. So we want our children to obviously run around barefoot at home. So we did that. Fertilized the strawberries, fertilized the tomatoes, sprayed bug spray for that horrific demon bug. What's its name now?
Talking about the bronze beetle?
Bronze beetle. And the earwigs don't like it either, so hopefully that's going to fix a few problems for me. We re-sowed sweet peas, re-sowed zinnias, asters. I've got other plants that are growing now in John's windowsill again.
Ansie's garden.
Ansie's garden. Got some new things in there. Seems like we didn't do a lot, but little bits and pieces, they add up over 2 days. So I think that was a successful weekend of gardening, and just 5 days we can start again.